Okay, we're going to do a quick conversion of this phone back. We're going to take our screwdriver, put it in the rear screw. We're going to loosen it until you feel it spring out. Don't undo it any further because you'll take the retaining nut off the back and lose the spring. To remove the case, put your thumb on the dial centre, pull forward. That will take the case off. Right, now the complicated bit, which is not complicated at all. If you just take the two grommets sideways out of the housings, you can pull the wires back and we can see the insides further. Right, I'll make it right way up for you so we can see it better. The terminals go from 1 to 9, 11 to 19. We're interested in three things. Firstly, we're going to take the blue wire off terminal 6. And we're going to put that wire on one of the spare terminals. I'm going to put it on there, on terminal 11. That's terminal 10 with a white wire on. Terminal 11 is there. Down here we've got 3 straps. Those straps are needed. Above those 3 straps you may have a strap between terminal 8 and terminal 9. We need that strap. That connects the capacitor. If you haven't got a strap between terminal 8 and terminal 9, cut yourself a little piece of wire and strap that one to that one. Right, we need one more strap. The capacitor is between that terminal and that terminal, so we need to connect the other end of the capacitor to the bell circuit. So where we took the wire off terminal 6, we need to connect it with a little piece of wire to terminal 7. Right, well, I happen to have one of the proper links, which you won't have, and I'm going to slip that in and then show you. Okay, I've done that, so now I'll show you the terminals as they end up. Right, so the only wire we have moved is the blue wire, which was on terminal, let me get a screwdriver, it's easier, which was on terminal 6, and we've put it under there onto terminal 11. That wire is not needed, so we just put it on one of the spare terminals. Right, we have made sure that terminal 8 and terminal 9 have got a link in it. The other alteration is where the blue wire was on terminal 6, we now have to put a strap, so another piece of wire just stripped at the ends, between 6 and 7. That connects the capacitor into the bell circuit and makes it a 2-wire phone. So we've got line coming in on the red, it's linked to the capacitor on 9. The capacitor is between 9 and 7, so we've linked 7 to 6 to complete the bell circuit. We've only moved one wire, put 2 links in, or possibly put 2 links in, we may have only put 1 link in. Right, putting the case back on, well firstly, let's put the cables back in. Now there is a set way of doing this, and there's a reason for doing it. If you're using the phone, you should always pick it, if you're right-handed, you should always pick it up with your left hand, leaving your right hand free to write notes. So I'm going to take the line, which is the cord that goes to the plug socket, and put it in that one. And I'm going to bring the cable over the top of it for the handset, and plug it in and slip it in that grommet. So the case may be a little bit difficult to get on, but it's not hard. There's a lug at the front and there's a lip. Put the lug in the lip, let the phone case come down, make sure that the slit is aligned with the trigger. Now sometimes people can have trouble getting these cases on at this point. If you push, what you need to do is push the bezel. This is the bezel. It's so difficult doing it like this. Push the bezel to the top. Make sure you just bring it to the top. And when you're putting the case down, if you put your thumbs on the bezel, or one thumb on the bezel and one thumb on the dial, so you're holding the bezel down and at the same time slightly pushing the dial down. It's very difficult to show you on here. Let's move around. So I'm applying pressure there and I'm applying gentle pressure there. Just gentle pressure, you don't want to break anything. So push and the case should slip down over the dial. Just be gentle, it will go. Don't force it, just gentle, and just gentle pushing, it'll go. Screw at the back. Screw that in, tighten it up. Don't over tighten it, just till it bites. And that's it. That phone will now work on a 2-wire circuit instead of a 4-wire circuit, so your little converter should work nicely.